Hello and welcome back to Music with Mascots. I got Nonnie here with me today. She's a little shy, but she does like her attention. My shirt says, "You put a spell on me, now let's whine." Ran across this somewhere and I thought this is the perfect shirt for what I'm going to do today. And many of you can probably guess already what I'm going to be talking about based on the shirt. Book and record review. I Put a Spell on You, the autobiography of Nina Simone. She had a little help writing this with Stephen Cleary. And, a lot of celebrities that are not writers often have help writing their autobiographies because they're not the greatest writers in the world. Nina Simone writes some beautiful music. She's not really known as a composer. She's known more as a performer and arranger. And she's done some magnificent arrangements of tunes. She's also written a handful of tunes, but again, she's not known that much for them. She's known more for arrangements and performances of other people's tunes. One of the better known pieces that she wrote is Mississippi Goddamn, which was from the 60s, of course, an anti-racist song, which is brilliant. I love it. Also, For Women, which she wrote, which I'm also going to talk about. I might as well show you. Yeah, we're going to talk about. Nonnie's looking at it. For Women. The complete recordings of Nina Simone on Verve. This is a 7 LP set, and it's a great set. If you don't have much Nina Simone and you wanted to pick up a lot in one place, this is the way to go. It's got a good bit of her work from the 60s when she's best known, 64 to 67. There's some stuff that's missing here that you might want to pick up, but this is going to give you the bulk of her work that you will really like. But I'll get back to this in a second. I want to talk about her autobiography. So, I Put a Spell on You is short. It's easy to read. It's well written. And it gives you a nice introduction to the life of Nina Simone. Now, if you really want to get into the biography of Nina Simone, you're going to dig a little deeper and probably find some other books. But this is a great way to get started. You get a lot of her own perspective on her life. You get a really good introduction of her early life and the way she grew up, the poverty that she grew up in, the hardships that her family grew up with, and that she overcame, her desire to be a classical pianist, which never quite came to fruition, but did lead her to becoming a great arranger of pieces, the way she became a singer, which is a fascinating story. I encourage you to get the book just to read that little tidbit there. This is a good accompaniment to go along with a collection like For Women, because you can follow along with the progression of the albums because they are in order, but this is going to go a lot faster than the albums will. You'll read this in relatively short order if you're a good reader. If not, it's 176 pages. It's not going to tie you up for a very long period of time. And then you can pick up For Women, or you can pick it up at the same time, listen to it. So I'm going to slide this out here. What does For Women come with? All right. It comes with a book of its own, which is 20 pages. It's got a lot of pictures, a lot of text, a lot of pictures. There's a bit of information here. The booklet is worth quite a bit to me, and you can read quite a bit there. It comes with 7 LPs. So, and these covers are not the original covers to the LPs, by the way. So LP number 1 is In Concert, and you have a picture of the original cover right there. And these are all the Philips recordings. They were released on, this set is by Verve, re-released by Verve. I'm not sure. I think Verve may have been the US release for the originals on this. I'm not sure. Anyway, the theme of the covers on these is fairly consistent. This is LP1, In Concert. LP number 2, Broadway Blues and Ballads. LP number 3, I Put a Spell on You. I Put a Spell on You, which is also the title of the book, and You Put a Spell on Me is the title of my shirt. Got a nice theme going there. LP number 4, Pastel Blues. Pastel Blues. Now this has a marvelous version of Strange Fruit. Beautiful, beautiful arrangement of it, which is very different than some of the other arrangements that I've talked about in the past on this channel. And this has the studio version of Sinner Man. Now, most of you that are familiar with Sinner Man are more familiar with the live version, which is actually a better version than this. But this is a nice version to listen to. And if you contrast the two, it's really an interesting contrast between the live version and the studio version. Definitely one of the cases where the live version has a lot more energy and is a lot more powerful than the studio version. LP number 5, Let It All Out. Let It All Out. There's the original cover. Let It All Out. Some Irving Berlin, one piece by Nina Simone, images, Richard Rodgers, a Billie Holiday piece. Again, a lot of covers. LP number 6, Wild is the Wind. There's your original cover. Now this one has For Women, which is the title of this collection and is a song that she actually wrote. Great song. Give it a listen. And the 7th LP, High Priestess of Soul. Nina Simone, High Priestess of Soul. One of the things that she mentions in her autobiography is that she is one of those artists that is difficult for the record industry to categorize, to put in its little sleeve. Is she jazz? Is she blues? Is she soul? Is she pop? She's all of those things because, something is going to fit into one category, something's going to fit into another of those categories. And making it hard to classify is something that record labels don't necessarily like. They didn't mind it as much probably with Nina Simone because they were able to sell her product, partially because she had some great arrangements and great tunes that were very marketable and very in the moment of their time. Mississippi Goddamn, very early 1960s kind of civil rights tune, very of the moment. Sinner Man, definitely a powerful tune of the time. The last piece that's in the sleeve there, in the jacket, is a list of all the LPs with the songs. So if you're looking for a particular song that you want to listen to, you don't remember which record it's on, you can just slide this particular piece out. I'll put it there. If you want to, you can pause and take a look and see if something you're looking for is on this collection. It's all there. Backtrack a little and pause it and see if what you want is there. It's got a lot of her most famous tunes on here, and the recording quality varies a little bit. Okay, so it says on here the deluxe 7 LPs. The deluxe 7 LP set includes all 7 albums Nina Simone recorded for the Philips label, 20-page book, many rare photographs. What's a rare photograph? If you've printed a book and put them all in there. 1 bonus track. It doesn't say which one is the bonus track on here. And then mastered from original analog sources. This is a great set. If you like blues, if you like Nina Simone, if you like the vocal work of this era, pick it up. You're going to enjoy it. I definitely rate this collection very highly. You know what you're getting, because you can stream anything of Nina Simone's and figure out if you're going to like it. These are well recorded. They're not, 10 out of 10 type recordings because they are commercial recordings. They were meant to be commercial. They were meant for mass market production. Do I have anything else to add? No. If you've made it this far, please hit like and subscribe. Don't subscribe to hate. Subscribe to love. Subscribe to equality, equal rights. We share this planet. Please be kind to one another, love one another. And if you've made it this far, please hit like and subscribe if you like this type of content or the other types of content that I do. As you know, if you've watched some of my other videos, there's a wide range of stuff that I do on here. It's all related to music. And sit back, listen to music. If you've had a bad day, sit back and listen to music. If you've had a good day, sit back and listen to music. Find the music you love and enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching.